Alright, potato wedges. I've got a couple of baking potatoes here which are nice and fluffy on the inside, and fluffy potatoes always seem to make the best French fries, make the best roast potatoes rather than waxy potatoes. So what I do is I just cut them down the middle to make my wedges, and each one down the middle again, and then judging on the size of the potato, I may want to make 1 or 2 cuts from there. So as you see, I've got nice shaped wedges there. I'm chucking those into the bowl for now, and I'll do the same on these. So the technique is straightforward. You quarter it first, and then you just put your knife on, tilt it in the direction you want to go, forming the wedge as you cut it. Real simple. Even I can do it. Right, very next thing to do, we're going to be baking these in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius, which is around about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I've got some seasoning salt which are made up. Use whichever seasoning salt you like. Particularly good ones for these are paprika, any kind of red hot pepper, and garlic salt is particularly good. So whichever ones you like. Into that I'm going to pour a little glug of oil, because we're not frying these in a deep fat fryer, so we've got to introduce some oil to them. And then just get in there and mix them up. And then what I do is I need to transfer those now to a baking sheet, and what I like to use is this big pizza sheet I've got here, and make sure they're all separate. You can sit them on the spines if you like. They do cook rather well that way, and they don't stick to the bottom. So arrange them how you like, and then you need to get those into the oven for around about 30 minutes. Check them at 30 minutes. You may need to go a bit longer. So I'll cook these now, and then I'll let you know how long it took. There you go. They look rather nice. So they were in for 30 minutes. And they've taken a nice brownness around the edge. So what I'm going to do now is quickly transfer those into my bowl so I can season them. Okay, there they are now transferred. And what I want to do is just give them a liberal seasoning of my seasoning salt. Give that a toss. And cooking them this way, you're not getting so much fat on them, you're not getting so much oil on them, and they present really nice and they're delicious. So hope you enjoy those. Come Maco in my kitchen.
Hi guys, it's the 22nd of October and we are still bringing stuff in from the garden. I just wanted to show you, this is our dehydrator, and I've been dehydrating potatoes today. So we wash them, peel them and thinly slice them, either with a knife or the slicing attachment on your blender. Then we blanch them for 2 to 3 minutes, let them cool down, and then we put them on the dehydrator racks. As you can see, I have quite a few racks in there. They are ready when they are crispy, like that. And then we can just put them in jars, and they will keep for quite a while, over a year, if you just keep double checking on them. So I'll get them jarred up. Okay, so here are all of my dehydrated potato slices. They look a bit like chips, but they won't taste like chips because they're pretty much raw, other than the fact they've been blanched. So I'm just putting them in litre jars, obviously with a lid, and then they'll go into my pantry. When you're putting them in the jars, just kind of go through them a little bit, just to make sure that there isn't any soft potato chips or dehydrated potatoes, because they will make the whole jar go bad and mouldy, and that's not what we want. And these will keep pretty well all over winter, and we just rehydrate them in some water overnight when we want to use them again. And they'll just be like regular potatoes to mash or fry or whatever you want to use them for. So I'm going to carry on packing them in, as you can see, and then they're going to go in the pantry with the rest of my stuff. Alright then, bye. Hey guys, so we're now in the kitchen. I just thought I'd give you a quick tour of what we're doing today in here, or one of the many things we're doing today in here. We had a chicken dinner last night, so this is one of our home-raised roosters, and I stripped all the meat off it this morning, and it's gone in this pot here with all the fat, all the skin, pretty much everything other than the chicken meat, the good chicken meat. We have that topped up with water. There is 3 ice cubes of green seasoning in here. There is some garlic, some onion, some leftover herbs from the gravy, some turmeric, some cumin or gira, and some garam masala powder as well. This will boil slowly most of the day, and I will probably be adding some of that stock to the curry this evening. Some will be drunk as is, and I will probably freeze some too. And just to bring you over to the sink, we have been given a load of green tomatoes. This is just a quarter of what we were given. So my other job today is going to make some green tomato chutney. So I will see you later. Bye. So there is our green tomato chutney. It has obviously the green tomatoes, apples, onions, raisins, chili, spices, and vinegar and sugar. So they will go into my pantry in just a little jar in the background there. I couldn't fill a whole jar, so that will get eaten up. They'll go into the pantry to join all of our other winter and spring stock. And now I'm off into the garden to do a video for next time. Bye for now. Yesterday I showed you the dehydrating of potatoes, and this is our under the stairs pantry where all of that stuff goes. It is unfinished. It's a winter project that we have. We're going to put shelves on the side so we can actually store the jars so they're not on the floor. I just wanted to show you, we have, if I turn the camera the other way you'll get a better look. We have quite a few different things in here, jams and jellies and dehydrated stuff. We have some kale, some coarsely dehydrated kale, carrots, chilies, beans of varying different types. We have zucchini, cabbage, tomatoes, apples. We have a pretty good selection of stuff in here to keep us over the winter. These things will be getting added to as the winter goes by and I have more time to make more jams and jellies. And they will go in here, and you know, they'll do us good over the winter time and into the spring next year. You can see just some pumpkins there that we grew this year, and some bee sugar, and some of our homemade soap. So yeah, just to give you an idea of where all of our produce goes, other than in the freezer, it goes in our pantry. And hopefully next time it will be finished. Bye for now.